down here. Nobody hears you scream. Yeah! Welcome to the harvest!
Welcome to our video on playing the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake on the Citron emulator for Switch 1.
First off, we want to go into how the game is and how it lives up to the original masterpiece.
If you are a fan of the series or recently finished the Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D Remake, this collection is a must-play for the history, but be prepared for a very old-school friction. These are faithful remakes of 1980s games. While they look gorgeous, the game design is still simple, DQ1, and occasionally punishing DQ2. On the original Nintendo Switch, the performance is acceptable but imperfect, with noticeable load times and a 30 FPS cap that feels sluggish compared to other platforms. This is the most critical part for Switch owners. The game targets 30 FPS on the original Switch. It is generally stable, but you will notice stuttering in dense towns or during complex visual effects. It does not feel as fluid as the PS5 or PC versions, which target 60 FPS.
The HD-2D art style is beautiful, but on the Switch handheld screen, it can look slightly soft or blurry due to lower resolution. In docked mode, it looks decent, but lacks the crispness of the other console versions. This is the biggest complaint. Transitioning from the overworld to a town or entering a battle can take 3 to 6 seconds. It doesn't sound like much, but over a 40-hour RPG with random encounters, it can add up and can make the pacing feel slow.
If you have upgraded to a Switch 2, be aware that the Switch 1 cartridge is treated as a separate game. It does not automatically upgrade to the native Switch 2 version, which runs at 60 FPS or performance mode. You are essentially playing the backward compatible version unless you buy the specific Switch 2 release.
What's new? Dragon Quest 1, The Origin. The experience, this is a short, solitary adventure, approximately 10 to 12 hours. You play as a single hero, saving the princess and defeating the Dragon Lord.
In the original NES game, you only fought one monster at a time. In this remake, you fight groups of monsters, making battles more dynamic. The hero now learns abilities like Dragon Slash and attacks that hit multiple enemies, so you aren't just spamming attack every turn. It's a charming, cozy history lesson, but mechanically very shallow by modern standards.
Dragon Quest II, the sequel. The experience, this is the meat of the package, approximately 35 plus hours. You control a party of 3 characters, and the world is much larger. The original DQ2 is infamous for being brutally unfair near the end. The remake smooths this out significantly, though the final area is still a steep challenge. You can now set specific AI tactics for your party members to use items automatically, which is a huge quality of life fix. A much better game than DQ1. It feels like a proper RPG adventure, though it still relies heavily on go here, talk to this NPC, go there, fetch quests without much direction.
Square Enix has added features to respect your time, which helps mitigate the old game feel. You can toggle battle speed to ultra fast, which is essential for grinding. You can let the AI handle simple fights for you. You can save almost anywhere, which is great for handheld play. Is it worth it? Buy it if you played Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D Remake and want to see how the Erdrick trilogy ends. Chronologically, these games take place after Dragon Quest 3. You love the HD-2D art style, Octopath Traveler, Star Ocean 2 RE. You want a cozy, low-stress podcast game where you can grind levels while watching TV.
Skip it if you hate random encounters. The encounter rate is high, and even with holy protection, it can be annoying. You need a deep, complex story. The plot is very basic. There is a bad guy, go kill him. You are sensitive to long load times on the Switch.
If you decide to buy it, I recommend playing Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D Remake first if you haven't already. The story payoff in DQ1 and 2 hits much harder if you have the context of DQ3 fresh in your mind.
Now we want to go into how this game works on the Citron emulator for the Nintendo Switch. It roughly runs at 20 to 30 FPS during most of the game. Based on the MSI Claw I'm using, a more faster computer would be better. However, there's no current issues with the gameplay or freezing where the game won't play. With a few tweaks and few changes to the graphics, I'll have it running great.
Well, I hope you liked our review and our video. There will be more video reviews in the future with both of us doing reviews together. Thank you.
And happy gaming!
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true? Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestor. But of course thou dost. Even but in days of yore, thy revered ancestor. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the heroes' bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick? Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait. Mine own line is one in the hero who laid low the Lord.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes,
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.